a key fundamental of WT Wing Chun is the chain punching. And I say that for us because I see arguments from some of the WC groups where they belittle chain punching as just, I don't know, they say some weird stuff. So I question, well, what then? And maybe that's why they have the 5 different lines that they call center lines. So they have 5 centers they're going to work from, I guess is what that means. And so chain punching would only be in the middle or something. That is not what we do. So let's go over that for a second. And I'm rejecting all other Yip Man family Wing Chuns who do not use this set of English terms in English. Whatever you do in Chinese, God bless you, the Chinese can check you. But when you're talking English, you're talking in a scientific language. So we define the body as a volume, 2 volumes, and the center of gravity of my volume changes as I move around and go over onto one leg and stuff. All right, so I'm moving my center of gravity around, but it stays right here in my body. And Isaiah has one too. So the line that connects our 2 center of gravities, our center of volume mass, that is the center line. And if we were 2 jet aircraft in the Air Force targeting stuff, it would be a little square and a little square on the targeting screen and a little line, right? And there's the jets, it's on our video games. This is the thing, the closest distance between us. And so we are going to put, I'll do it, you just stand there for a second, Isaiah. I'm going to put my inquisitive hand right on this line. It's the shortest distance. That's my logistics, right? I'm going to find out what's out there. And if something happens to this arm, the next one's coming out, and so on. All right? Thank you, Isaiah. So that line is not something I just have one hand on while I do all this work. That's a training modality. I'm sending that hand out. This is man cells over and over and over. And then if I run into something, I could put the bones, right? So I'll extend the bone, but I could do it all the way from here out. Right? And then he's next to me. Put your hands up, Isaiah. So I'll send it out and I'll push myself away to the back foot. And I can do a side kick here, or I could do a toe out kick here. It's barely on camera. This is the distance. Isaiah does something else with the hand, right? This is where I'm going to be fighting somebody in Wing Chun. My elbow is not extended. So if his arms come around and I move into some pretty Bucci-like move, it's at this distance. This arm come inside with this arm. Isaiah, elbow has to go down. Here's the next one. He starts to tackle at me or whatever he wants to do, right? This is the distance that Bucci is at. Thank you for cooperating. So all of these motifs or monads are events that could spawn out of that initial contact. And the chain punching is the bridge between everything. And then the chain punching becomes chain lansowing in the second form, which is like an elbow strike. In the third form, you start bending it up as you catch stuff, and you could do these other ones. All right, so in the third form, you start having the underneath, but it's still a chain of attacks, and all the rolling up is off of this same line here. So, Isaiah, what should we call it? Chinese kickboxing, that's what we call it. You want some? All right, so right there I got his pocket, so he doesn't want to really bust free. He can tear his shirt. That's sensitivity from Chi Sao. Hey, that was a teachable moment right there. Oh, so right up in there, before I said teachable, I had a moment where I had the thing that we do. Ooh, it pops up in there. Does that feel good, Isaiah? Cheese out. Hey, that was a teachable moment right there. So that thing, you should all recognize it. It has a thing down below too. I'll bring it way up so you can see. Right? It has a thing like this that goes with it. And then turn your head, because I'd catch his jaw with my sticky hand sensitivity. That's what I've been training for. And grab him with an elbow. Right? Something with the legs down there. But in the Chisao without the legs, I got him like this. And I didn't get to take out his lower legs. And so I was ready to let go. And I don't know what you did. Something like that probably happened. All right? Teachable moment. So that's an example of how a Chisao flow cycle without the kicks might have something else going on. Yeah, might have something like there was another one where I'd be kicking, but I just went like this, and now he gets to go, right? Next move, right? I don't put his eyes out right there. I let him defend himself, or we just go to another one. He gets me all the time too. He hit me in the eyeball earlier. Still mad about it. Todai. He got me like that in the eyeball. So there's one. That's great for boxing, but I'd rather him learn how to catch it and beat me and do it to me. Good, the camera's blocking our secrets there, Isaiah.